New shipment. It's a small one, but the good news is it seems like more and more stuff is becoming available every week. So we should have another small shipment tomorrow, another small one next week, and hopefully we'll start building up the stock again. So starting down here, titanium finish, new and Sinanju. So these come out gorgeous, but you do really need to know how to be able to cut closely without damaging these finishes. They are not completely undergated, but whew, that finish. Then you got, of course, the red frame, always a hot mover. Justice. I think we got a bunch more C kits coming in either tomorrow or the end of the week, or not end of the week, next week. So I think like the Blitz, maybe the Buster, Aegis. So we'll have a good amount of stuff coming in. Then in real grade, we got ourselves the full armor of the unicorn. Big old kit. It's a big box kit. I think it's the first big box one they did. That backpack by itself is a whole kit. I mean, a lot of stuff going on that backpack. Let me see what we got here. Look at that. Too much backpack. Now we got the wing zeros. So EW one, so you got the angel wings. A very classic endless waltz look. You got the 00 riser. So we are looking at, that box only shows a riser side on that side, but that's the kit. Very nice. Then we got some nice UC stuff here. So Gundam Origins RX-78, great one. The Goof Custom, one of my favorites ever. If you haven't seen that scene in 8th MS, make sure you can just look up the scene on YouTube. Just look up the scene when that Goof puts that work in. Got the Unicorn, Barbados, got the Wing Gundam and the Wing Zero. So not the custom though, just the regular Wing Zero from the series. And, or actually not from the series, I'm sorry, I think that's from the mangas. Yeah, I get them all confused anyway. But Death Army and try burning in our SD. It's the only SD we got in. Got the Haro. Hello Kitties. These are very hard to get for a while. These are back in. So I think that's our second round of them. And they move. So get on that. They got the Machine Druimon and the Omegamon for you Digimon people. Got those in. Thousand Sunny, really cool kit. And then this was a surprise kit. I had no idea it was going to be that big. I think I missed reading about this one. I was like, oh, it's another Pokemon kit. This thing is huge. So it says about 200 millimeters, big size. Model, big. Model kit, big. That's a good description. Let's see what this thing looks like inside. I'm guessing it's going to be big. And yep, it's big. Just big old orange pieces. And this orange is bright. Huge pieces. You got some yellow. You got the white for the fins. Got a stand I see at the bottom. Yep, we got a stand. That's a new type of stand. I've never seen that kind before. So it is its own stand. And what I love about this is this picture right here. They have it next to an aquarium, just laying there next to the water like it jumped out. Or, I think there's another picture here. This picture here next to a bunch of fishing gear. So really clever ways to display it. Or here where it's a blue background with a bunch of plants. So it looks like it's almost in an aquarium. So very creative ways to display this. If you have an aquarium, I definitely suggest just laying it right next to it like it jumped out of there. And a couple of DBZ. Then we got the Conan back in. and Midoriya. These are the entry grades, really easy to build statues. Got another Master Rider up there. A bunch of Sergeant Frog characters. And a couple IBX kits down here at the bottom. And the Fate kits at the very bottom. And the Honda Civic SI. Really cool one there. It says Fast and the Furious. I don't remember this in Fast and the Furious. I don't know which movie it was. I haven't watched them all. You got some minifigs from Evangelion. So these are your almost an Android quality, but a lot cheaper. Not as posable. No, actually, they should have the same amount of posable. Just a little different build. Definitely, I guess, a little more cost effective. They don't have any accessories with them. But they're nice. Got some Digimon blind boxes here. Or I guess they're not so blind. They actually tell you what they are. So, Digimon minifigs here. And very nice, affordable statue. Not the biggest, but, I mean, obviously it fits in this box, so it's not that big. But this is nice. If you're a Midoriya fan and you want something affordable, really nice one. Got these entry grade nippers from Bandai. So I was looking at these, I'm like, entry grade, they're decent nippers, but what makes them really entry grade? I think they're really meant for either children or people with small hands because they are considerably smaller in the handle size than your regular nipper. So this is pretty much standard size nipper. And if you line them up, you can see that these handles are at least an inch and a half longer. So I think these are actually designed for children's hands or small hands, which no problem if you use them either way, but they still cut. They're not going to be the sharpest. They're definitely not a single blade, but they will get the job done. And you get colors. You get pink, gray, they have blue, and some other colors, I think white. So you got options. Here you go. Nice Fig Arts Goku. Got the Easy 8 back in. There's a Easy 8, and you got your goof right there. So, 8th MS in style. I want to see somebody take this and battle damage it up, make it look like that. And then we got these in last week. Friday, I believe, Friday or Thursday last week. Sold them out before the end of the weekend. We only had like 5 of them. I got about 12 now, so definitely you want to get these. And I think you want to get them in 2s because this is what you're getting out of 1, but I don't think you're going to build that great of a scenery with just 1. I think you want, like here in this picture, is definitely using at least 2. And then you don't have to be a master painter, but you get out that spray paint can, and I hope you guys can catch that on the picture. That building back there is in like a tan color or sand color. They definitely painted the overpass there. You want to put a little bit of paint on these and then weather them, and they will make great dioramas for your 30-minute missions or your high grade or real grade Gundams. So I think this is a must-have. Look at this, some effect parts, all types of layouts you can do. The more of these you have, obviously the more interesting things you can do. You can have a half-destroyed building or a fully destroyed building or fully functional building, all kinds of craziness you can do with these. But, I mean, the plastic is plain old gray plastic is really what you do with these. So you get in there, you paint them a solid color with spray paint or airbrush or whatever. You can even hand brush these with a wide brush. Put the windows in. Put the cracks in the buildings, make them look good. Do a little light weathering, and you're going to have something that looks really, really good. So if you want to get into diorama building, they've already made it so simple for you with these. All right. Oh, last thing we got here. Finishing off our Tamiya spray paint collection. I think this is probably the last 5 colors we're going to bring in because this pretty much gets us all the way up to the first 60 colors are in stock now, and we probably out of the next like 50 colors, we probably have about 20 of them. So we have a pretty extensive selection of Tamiya spray paints. So if you're not into airbrushing and hand paints very hard on Gundams, we got you covered. We got tons of colors. We also have a little bit of the Mr. Hobbies and the Gundam colors. If you want to try to keep it to factory colors, we got some of those. I can definitely start expanding that a little bit as well. But if you want to get creative with colors, I pretty much have anything you think of in Tamiya. Really interesting colors. Some bright, some fluorescent, some metallics. We got it. So definitely, and it is the time and season to paint. You probably got now to June or your less humid days. It's going to be really great days of paint. July and August is probably going to be too humid most days. So you're going to have to wait till like September. And no, September through November is another good time to spray paint. Because definitely humidity and heat play a big part of spray painting. And last of all, people were asking for the mats. I ran out of mats. So we got A3 mats, which is a good size for working on Gundams. And this one's really nice because it has like a protractor in here. It has all these different triangles and circles if you want to try to line up some masking tape and then cut out different shapes, grids, more angles, all types of stuff on this thing. So it's got a lot of helpful tools here, especially for cutting masking tape. And then it's just a great place to cut on in general and work on and not mess your tables up. Because I know some of y'all out there mess up your mom's kitchen tables. Stop that. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Hope to see you next week, or this weekend, if you want to grab some of this stuff. But definitely next weekend on potluck. If you made it to the end of this video, we might have some food at that potluck because I think we're going to barbecue. So look forward to that. Look forward to seeing you guys. And that's the bonus for making it to the end of the video. All right, talk to you later. Peace.